Hi Libra, welcome. It's Meredith. I'm here with your monthly message for November 2019. We are using the Tarot de la Nuit for the messages this month. Very stunning deck. I'm enjoying it. Okay, a couple of things. Watch your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus videos. They'll be linked for you at the end of this one. Also, check out the seasonal reading. That runs from the autumn equinox to the winter solstice. It's time-stamped for you in the description box. So scroll ahead to the mid-October to mid-November section of the reading. And also, you might want to check out where Scorpio resides in your astrological chart, because we're living in a Scorpio world right now. We have the sun, we've just had a new moon, Mercury, Venus, and Mercury retrograde all happening in Scorpio at this time. So why not leverage your highest and greatest potential on the Scorpio in your astrological chart? All right, doing a bit of a different layout this month too. I've shuffled out a couple of cards for the energy atmosphere of the month for you. And then a set of cards for relationship to self, inner landscape of the spiritual journey, and then relationship to everything else, everyone else, family, friends, beloved, work, career, how you are of service. Take it where it's relevant, where these cards most speak to you in your world. All right, let's get into it. The energy atmosphere of the month for you, Libra, we have starting out with the Four of Swords. Take a break, take a rest, chill. It's time to chill, Libra. Sometimes the best action is no action. It's pause. It's allowing. It's, yes, allowing. Allowing the universe to bless you with what it has to offer in response to your ongoing conversation from your heart space and your manifestation. So Four of Swords, super stable foundation. There looks like a connection a bit here to the Wheel of Fortune in this deck. This also could be a sundial, so just take a little time out. Or pull your head out of the concept of time. Yeah. It didn't sound like it was going to come out that way, right? Okay, little interruption there for a battery. Switch out. Let's resume. I think I was telling you, Libra, that the Four of Swords is an opportunity to pull your head out of time. And I do feel a connection to the Wheel of Fortune here on this card. So I'm sensing divine delivery system at work in your world. Pardon. So coming into rest, relaxation, rejuvenation to allow is a good choice. Let's see what goes with this card. We have the Eight of Swords. Interesting that this person looks like that they're asleep or resting. Eight of Swords is typically a mental trap type of card. An 8 makes it strong and stable, which is a good energy. Just like that 4 is a great energy, stability, and strength. The Eight of Swords, though, is how we get caught up in our monkey mind, our vulture thoughts. And with the Four of Swords right next to that 8, this is us taking a break from that sort of thing, or needing a break. So Libra, if you're chasing your tail when it comes to a very busy mind, it's time to stop. It's time to shift gears, change direction, and take a time out. All right, let's move. Let's see how these cards connect to the rest of the reading and move into the inner landscape, the relationship to self card. Your first is, ooh, the Devil. Yeah, we definitely have some vulture thoughts, monkey mind, monkey business going on. This is a take it out of the head, bring it to the heart type of situation unfolding for you in November. So Libra, you like things fair, you like things balanced, you do like to harmonize and align And what I'm sensing here is that the 4, the 8, and now the Devil are cards getting your attention for how much energy you're putting into thinking. Thinking is great. You know, it is energy. It is an electro charge into the universe. The question is, what are you thinking about? What are you charging the universe with? And are you running it through your heart, which is magnetic? This is where we're feeling, and the electrical charge seeks the magnetic charge, and connection happens there. So with these 3 cards out on the table, it would seem that the bridge between head and heart could be somewhat compromised at this time. Your next card is the Ace of Pentacles. This one's a bit of a saving grace in that all aces neutralize the energy of challenging cards nearby. So where you might tangle with your own mental gymnastics here on the Devil card, you have the Ace of Pentacles creating new, fresh opportunity. This is a gateway card. This card presents you with a threshold to cross and a new adventure to explore into. This could be the very thing, though, that has you up in your head and not in harmony between head and heart. So there's thinking, then there's overthinking, and it may be requiring you to get rest, relaxation, meditation, time to ponder and contemplate. And coming with this all is 7 of Pentacles. Everything in its own right season and its own right time. This is definitely a message for you, Libra, of allowing the universe to do its work and getting your head out of the game, your thought process out of the game here, and to rest, relax, rejuvenate within your own heart space. Now let's take a look at the cards that are all about relationship to other. This is friends, family, beloveds, career, work, and how we are of service. Take it where it's relevant. Your first card is the 7 of Wands. So another 7. And this 7 is a bit defensive, though it is a strong card, and all 7s bring the message of heaven touching earth within our heart space. It feels, Libra, like you're a bit guarded. Whatever you've been thinking has created a protective energy, and you're defending the protective energy. So there's a bit of justification going on, and maybe even self-defense, feeling defensive. Coming with this is 9 of Pentacles. And then with that, the 5 of Pentacles. The 5 of Pentacles is a card of non-conformity or potential non-conformity. This is usually a card of someone who's been left out in the cold, where we've left ourselves out in the cold, and there is sanctuary available to us, though we linger outside that doorway. So this is rather interesting in that you have the Ace of Pentacles. This is a new beginning, a fresh start, a new opportunity to step through a gateway, a whole new adventure, and you're perhaps thinking about that and lingering in this doorway because there may be what you perceive to be a long-term effect on other people in your world, or you're wondering how your choice now will affect the other people around you. And the sense I get, the intuitive sense I get from this is that you may be attempting to protect your heart. There's something in this that could take you further away somehow from what it is you are feeling passionate about. The 9 of Pentacles is a little bit of a solo type of card. There's independence and self-reliance and trusting the self. There's also abundance, an abundance of resources, and having the knowledge to disperse those resources wisely. So you feel in command of that at this time. You're doing well with that, though the feeling here is that opportunity could be taking you far away. Now, this could be travel, this could be move, this could be a choice that puts distance between you and someone or something you love. The feeling here is that you may be exhausting yourself in a decision-making process on how to choose wisely for you. And you're thinking quite a bit about regret, remorse, and loss potentially here. So here's an example. Let's say you've been offered a job that really sets you free and liberates you. It's a dream of an opportunity, but it's 2,000 miles away from where you are right now. That means picking up and moving your entire life and moving away from everything that is familiar to you. And we all know what kind of impact that can have on our relationships. So then you see how the Four of Swords and the Eight of Swords come into play in the reading, if that were the scenario you were facing. Now, stepping into meditation, being in communication with the universe, all that is, and allowing this process to unfold and reveal more information to you is probably the wisest choice through at least the first 2.5 weeks of November. It may not feel possible for you to make a move at this time or to make a choice at this time. Let's move into the Oracle cards and see what they have to say. The first is coming from the Work Your Light deck. This is kind of interesting. You get the No card. Wait, postpone, pause, say no, or not yet. You may not want to deliver a solid no at this time because you may not want to deliver a solid yes either. We are in a retrograde. This is an opportunity to rest, relax, redo, review, right? So you're going to want to review what is before you, and you're going to want to do that from a calm, stable, Nine of Pentacles type of space. Know that you're on a solid foundation. Take the time that you feel you require to make a decision. Don't jump, don't leap, don't feel pushed or pressured into answering at this time. So take the advice of this card and pause, postpone, and don't say no, don't say yes. Just allow yourself to feel into whatever opportunity lies before you so that you can make a heart-centered choice. Next card comes from Animal Spirit Oracle. This is an animal spirit you could work with, call upon through the month of November if you're guided. Oh, what a beauty. And you get Butterfly Spirit. Transformation is beautiful. Yeah, you know, allow the universe to do its work. I think that's the simplest statement right there. Allow the universe to do its work on your behalf. Know that you don't have to take an action right now because you are in transformation. You are in transition. And sometimes the very best thing you can do is to rest and relax, be in the flow, and allow. Last card comes from Angels and Ancestors. What would the Angels and Ancestors like to share with Libra? Knight. Be brave and honest. Yeah, it can be a little bit challenging, and bravery can be required when we need to answer to something. And this card has us going, you know, his eyes are closed. The sword is in front of his heart. He's gripping it with both hands. And he's not gripping it here at the base. He's gripping it on the blade. So he's peaceful. He's at ease. It's in front of his heart. This is exactly the kind of energy that we want to be in when in transition, when in contemplation. So my guides say we can't emphasize it enough. Do not feel pushed or rushed or influenced, Libra. Follow your heart. Say, not yet. I am in consideration. So not a solid no, not a solid yes, just not yet. Seven of Pentacles, that card. Everything in its own right time and its own right season. You can't rush the harvest. It's just not a possibility. The fruit won't be as sweet, right? So you take the energy you require before moving on, Libra. All right, that's your November reading. Thank you so much for watching. Do watch your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Check out the seasonal reading. It's all linked for you at the end of this video. Peace, Libra. Peace.